Ever hit an out-of-memory error while training and wished you could trade a little extra compute for the room to keep going? That is exactly what gradient checkpointing offers, and it is one of the most reliable levers you have. Normally, training saves every layer's activations on the way forward, because the backward pass needs each of them to compute gradients, and that stored memory grows with both the depth of the network and the length of the sequence. Introduced by Chen and colleagues back in 2016, checkpointing rewrites that bargain in your favor. Today, we're walking through how it stores just a few activations, recomputes the rest on demand, and lets you fit models that would otherwise never load. Let's frame the trade-off that sits at the heart of this technique. The default approach keeps every layer's activations in memory during the forward pass, so the backward pass can reuse them directly. That makes the backward pass fast, but the memory build grows with depth and sequence length until it simply overflows the GPU. Checkpointing flips the deal. It saves only a handful of activations called checkpoints and throws the rest away. When a backward pass needs a missing value, it rebuilds it on the fly, spending a little compute to buy back a lot of memory. Here is the mechanism as a loop, step by step. During the forward pass, the network keeps only the chosen checkpoint activations and discards everything in between, so memory stays low the whole way through. When the backward pass arrives, it reaches a stretch where the activations were thrown away. Those intermediate values are simply gone, so gradients cannot flow through the gap yet. So the framework recomputes the missing activations, starting from a nearest safe checkpoint and running that short segment forward again to regenerate exactly the values backprop needs. It is doing a little extra forward work right at the moment the gradients ask for it. With the segment rebuilt, gradients flow through it normally, and training continues to the next stretch. The pattern repeats, checkpoint by checkpoint, until the whole backward pass is done. Now, 3 ideas make this such a dependable tool. Dropping most activations during the forward pass is what frees the memory, since only a sparse set of checkpoints is ever held at once. Recomputing on demand during backprop fills in whatever was discarded, rebuilding each segment from its nearest checkpoint precisely when the gradient's needed. The net trade is elegant. Activation memory shrinks from growing linearly with depth to roughly the square root of it, and all you pay for that is about 1 extra forward pass of compute during training. For most people, a little slower is a fine price to fit the model at all. All right, let's lock in the essentials. Gradient checkpointing trades a bit of compute for a lot of memory during training. It stores only a few checkpoint activations and recomputes the discarded ones during the backward pass. Activation memory drops from growing linearly with depth to roughly the square root of it, costing about 1 extra forward pass. That is the standard way to fit bigger models or longer sequences onto the same GPU. If breaking down ideas like this is your thing, Standarity.com is where more of them live.